the stories.
What have you done to me? Zenobia demanded. My own father thinks I'm a traitor. So? But I'm loyal. So what? You're a bastard, Reynardo, she said. Now, you love that about me. You really did want the core, didn't you? And the Iblis stone. Yep. He gloated. You get all that? She said to the far speaker toad he'd failed to spot. I am so relieved, my daughter, said the far speaker. And Zenobia got into her ship and flew off. Damn it. The old far speaker trick. How had he missed it? This was very bad. Zenobia back in her father's good graces.
Oh shit.
Both of them ready to use the core and the Iblis stone. He got back on the Farfarer. Briefly, Reynardo thought of fleeing. The odds were surely against him. Never tell me the odds, he told himself. Odds confused him. He preferred to trust his gut. And so he sailed on to attack the fleet. Alone, if necessary.
If you're thinking of playing the old Monster Hunter games, I'd recommend going for it. Either play Freedom Unite or Portable Third, because those are the best Monster Hunter games on PSP.
There were not many rebels here, and they were disorganized. The Empire had obviously attacked the secret base, the formerly secret base whose location Reynardo had so helpfully pinpointed on a map. There was still time to turn around, wasn't there? But Reynardo hated turning around. Heroes don't turn around, they just own their screw-ups and turn them into impossible victories, right?
I'm just gonna go this way for a change. The objective is to kill the Emperor. Somehow I don't think this is gonna work.
How intriguing.
Yeah, we're in the mountains. All that's up here is a red chest. Oh, and a ship. No! Fuck. There it is. That's where I want to be. Whoa, where are we going? Oh, there we go. Time slows down for whatever reason. Cool. So where's this bring us out?
The odd thing was, Reynardo's personal battle was going fairly well. The Ravens immediately in front of him were no quicker or tougher than usual. Where was the power of the core? Blasting him off into the abyss. And where was Zenobia? She must be up to something. But whatever it wasn't his problem. Not yet, anyway. It was all going surprisingly well.
That's a good question. I would probably say Unite and then Third. But people do say that Third is probably the best one on PSP. And neither of them really have a story, so...
Great! Reynardo wanted one for his house.
So Third might actually be the better choice. Oh god. I'm not sure, I've played more of Unite than I have of Third. What the balls? That was weird. So I might be slightly biased towards Unite. But whichever, they're both solid games. Oh dear. Either way. Right, and we're nearly done with this. Hooray!
Confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
Oh man, he managed to buff it. A lot of crap. And that completely missed. There we go. We got him. Throwing around your enemies really is. Gonna stand on walls since the BO. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, dude. Or what you're meaning.
At last, he came to Zenobia and the Emperor. She was sealing up a kind of squat coffin, banded with lead. So glad you're here, croaked the Emperor.
Oh dear.
you will be witness to my final victory. That's creepy, Dad, said Zenobia. But thank you. Because of your shenanigans, we tested the core. It's really unstable. It could have blown us all up. It could, asked Reynardo. Anyway, we already destroyed your secret base, so we don't need a super weapon. We're just going to bury it. Do we, torture you?
Oh, I see what you mean now. Okay, yeah.
Later, Reynardo got an invitation to attend the Emperor's ritual sacrifice of his daughter. They took him out of his dungeon cell and gave him all his medals to wear. A little while after that, the lost gods returned, and the sun went black, and the Emperor ate his soul. He should go back to some of the choices he'd faced before.
Well, there we go.
Maybe there were new paths that had opened up. Like those
that was another thing I really liked with Monster Hunter World, is the armor is universal. Whereas in Monster Hunter Unite, or Freedom Unite, is you had to have Blade Master armor for if you wanted to use melee weapons, and Gunner armor for if you wanted to use a ranged weapon, which I just didn't. I don't know, like, when you only have that as an option, it's fine, but then Monster Hunter World comes out and you've got universal armor, it instantly makes everything so much nicer. So how I learned to stop worrying and start loving chaos. A hero who doesn't turn back even after screwing up everything. So we have story 10 and 11. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I should be able to do both.
Pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before, and he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose.
Yeah, it should really be the... Well, I was going to say it should be the other way around.
Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base.
They should have just made it where you could use either or.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced.
It's why I like to go for the
mountains had told him.
The universal armors. So like you've got the Gaia Prey set, Gaia Prey, Velociprey set.
To explore ancient mysteries.
No, is it Velociprey?
There was a war going on, and also his old friend Lapino.
Either way, it's an armor set that you can use for both Gunner and
Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion
Blade Master use, but it's not as good.
Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
It's like a middle ground. Okay. So, Lapino. So yeah, Lapino.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble given time, but he was out of time. Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy, and that he had a clever plan. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
You can't trust anything Lapino says. He's a lying bastard. He's a bloody spy for the Empire. He's a right wanker, he is.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by
arguing it looks so nice.
He'd actually stolen a winged horse.
Hey, it's Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season.
Where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
Who knows? Had they? Oh. Shit. That could have been terrible. Oh my god, I could break a bench. I so wished. Why the hell are there so many? Shit. What am I attacking? I'll read what you've said in a sec. Sorry. Oh god, what the hell was that? That was weird. Okay, that was weird.
The Ravens had taken the town.
Oh no!
Reynardo had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Reynardo hoped the people were just hiding.
It really depends. Some RPGs do have the whole high attack, low defense. That's basically the glass cannon. Is where you've got such high defense, but not high defense, such high attack power, but everything can kick your ass. But because you've got such high attack power, kind of offsets the shitty defense. Yeah, it's a bit crap. Playing as a gunner in the old Monster Hunters is really kind of just giving yourself a handicap for no good reason. Because there's nothing really good about being a gunner, apart from being able to attack an enemy from range. But at the same time, the attack you're giving an enemy, or hitting an enemy with, is, like, quite weak. So it don't really do much. Alley-oop. I was hoping it would knock it over. Whatever. We got it.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard.
I just need to get to the graveyard, don't I?
If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners.
Shit.
Even top spies like Lupino.
Yeah.
Unless he really was a traitor. Obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
No, you don't. Yeah, but the attacking from range isn't really that big of a it's not that big a thing. It's a tiny advantage.
What would Lupino do if he knew that Lupino was going to betray him? Well, he'd concoct some crazy scheme, wouldn't he? That used Lupino's betrayal against him and it would blow up in his face.
Alright.
That would be a first.
I always hate when I grab the bomb dudes. Because I seem to grab them when I'm right next to every other enemy, so I can't even throw them a good distance. Well, here's Lupino. Up. We found him.
Dirty and bloody, Reynardo finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Reynardo recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On the other hand,
That's true.
he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Alright. So, Zenobia.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Reynardo's best friend in Swordfu school.
I think I'm just going to start skipping through some of these now. Because I've seen them so many times, all it does really is take up time.
The city was already under Zenobia's control.
Yeah,
I had to
giddy.
admire her efficiency. Reynardo shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
It's not like I'm getting bored of the game or anything, it's just, if I'm watching it every single time I come across it, it just feels like I'm padding out the playthrough. I'd much rather get into the nitty gritty and find out, or, you know, see the different aspects of the story. Because I've seen this scene, specifically, like 4 or so times.
Who do I have to kill to get a drink over here? You? Okay.
Yeah, I think the narrator voices Zenobia, Reynardo. Whoop. He's also just, you know, the narrator. But I think Farspeaker Toads, or just the Toads, are voiced by someone else, and Lupino is also voiced by someone else. At least I think he's voiced by someone else, it sounds like it. Just given the fact it doesn't sound anything like the narrator. Also the fact he's Irish.
Urging him to capture Zenobia. Obviously it was a trap. But you never knew how Lupino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lupino wanted. And there must be some way to play on that, Reynardo thought.
There we are. There's Lupino.
Tell you have a lovely eye. No?
Oh my god.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait,
Oh, there we go.
said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Reynardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Reynardo.
A little bit on fire. Go for Lupino's geese net fire toad watermelon plan.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lupino.
It pretty much is.
To go set up his marvelous plan.
It's pretty great. Right, so this is going to be interesting. I'm certain I've done this already, though. Maybe I haven't. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't want to get into the proximity of the explosion, so it just kind of made me worry. No, you don't. Fucking Jesus. Every enemy attacking me all at once. How fun. Kaboom! Oh, there we go.
Reynardo
We made it.
felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Reynardo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Reynardo, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Ah, get a room, you two, said Lupino, probably sensing the chemistry. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they took Zenobia east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Reynardo was aware of her feelings. Maybe this was a bad idea, but was he letting his own feelings get the better of him?
Alright, yeah, okay. So, stick to the plan. Reynardo and Lupino had a plan, take Zenobia to the rebel interrogators, and use her secrets to wreak havoc in the Imperial fleet. But he knew she still had feelings for him, maybe it was inappropriate to play the feelings card, on account of her being prisoner and all. Maybe it was best to stick to the original plan. Yeah, if you try and do that, it, results in you dying. It just results in death, and you have to replay the entire chapter.
Ah, Lupino was right, Reynardo thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Reynardo saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lupino. You have to catch her.
Alright. More power, king or an emperor? Are they not technically the same thing?
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
I'm not really sure. I would probably say emperor. But I don't really know. In my mind, they are basically the same. There might be a small difference, but I don't know what that is. Or there might be a huge difference and I just don't know it.
Reynardo.
Awesome, so I've nearly got another level up. Ooh, I shouldn't do that because it makes me move slower. If you run in circles, he gets like dizzy and then doesn't want to move. See? It's quite comical, really. Alright. Oops. Trying to figure out where I need to go. Oops. Okay. Get rid of... No! I was hoping I could hit him into it. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of ravens that want to attack me all at once. Oh, there we go. Nice. I'm trying to grab it. There we go. Sometimes it just doesn't want to do it.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Alright. Yeah, I have no idea. As I say, in my mind, I don't see there being much difference. Like, obviously there must be a difference, but in terms of power, I'm pretty sure it's the same. Either that or an Emperor has a lot more things, or a lot more people to control. Or be in charge of. But yeah, I honestly don't have a clue. Kaboom! We're getting there. Oh, we did it. That was quick. Shit.
The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer. Lapino nagged Reynardo about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebels' secret base. Reynardo didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Okay, so take her to the rebel base and win the war. Once Zenobia was Reynardo's prisoner, the next stop would be the rebel base. The things the interrogators would do to her, the thought made Reynardo shudder, but it was necessary so they would win the war. Yes, he would take Zenobia to the secret rebel base. In terms of favourite and least favourite Monster Hunter enemy, I would say most favourite is Rathalos. He might be a bastard, but he's kind of like the poster child of the Monster Hunter series. Quite like Tigrex too, but Rathalos wins. Least favourite, Khezu. And the reason for that is because it kicked my ass so many times when I first played the game and I couldn't pass it.
As they reached the ruins, Reynardo could see ravens everywhere.
What about yours?
Searching for the rebel base. They'd have to hide the Farfarer or go on foot. What if we get separated? Asked Lapino, for once thinking ahead. I'll show you a map to the base. Reynardo told Lapino. Reynardo? Don't do this, said Zenobia. We were friends once. We... Shut it, witch, or I'll shackle your mouth too, said Lapino. See? Reynardo thought. There was no way Lapino was working for the Empire. He really hated Zenobia. And then, a few moments later, they touched down.
Alright. What chapter is it? What's this going to be called?
As Lapino
Walking the Cat.
Off the Farfarer, Reynardo readied himself for the battle ahead. I'm sorry I nicked your jacket, she said. It's just... Oh God. It's stupid, but... It smelled like you. What? He said, confused. Then...
Oh, Diablos then.
Why didn't you ride? Why didn't you far speak? Oh, save the romantic nostalgia. Let's go! Shrieked Lapino. So Reynardo launched himself down the path to the secret base.
So we're actually... Well, we're not even walking with her. Alright, whatever. That sucks. They don't even come with me. Fuck. I knew that was gonna screw me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the crabs suck.
How much Hypatia had known about the book she protected. Enough to tell her son to protect it. Enough to tell Reynardo to protect her son.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
He'd let her down there.
I like that armor set, because you look like a fucking football player. Rugby player. Actually, no, it's more so an American football player. Just what the gear looks like. Alright, get rid of your shield. Both of those are now down. For the count. I don't know if there's a buffer thing. Nope. Ah, bollocks. You suck. You suck. Oh, they don't stand a chance. It's great.
The rebel secret base, where she would be interrogated. So, why was he feeling so scared?
He probably felt bad for what would happen to her, more than likely. Oh, there we go. Yeah, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. And there's that. I need 95 XP. You shitting me?
It's beautiful, she said, looking at the ruins. This used to be the library of Ubar, he said. Before your father's ravens smashed it. Do we have to talk politics? She asked. That's not how I want to remember you, she said with an odd, wistful look at her face. She was as beautiful as she'd ever been, and as brave. Peppino huffed. They got back on the trail.
I want the treasure. Yeah, mostly because I knew it would just be health. Yeah, we'll go through here, why not? Oh! Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Yeah, it works. Very nice. Oh dear. I can't go that way. Crap. Oh no. God, Jesus. There's so many of them.
When I build my castle, thought Reynardo, all my gates are going to open with buttons, and all the levers will drop rocks on your head.
Yeah, we've opened up plenty of levers. Kinda sucks. There's just been so fucking many of them. So if you want to activate any gate, use a lever. Oh, great. You got the buff thing. Oh, shit. Was not paying attention. Are they both down? There we go. Level up.
Remembering all his old tricks, and some new ones. Now, he really ought to ask for a raise.
Either way, we did it. On to chapter 5. Haha, my hand. Chapter 5's just incredibly short. Because it's a really, really simple and quick route.
Secret rebel base.
I won't go through the purple door this time though.
Zenobia was his prisoner, yet somehow she felt more like an old friend. He wanted to tell her all his secrets, but suddenly the ruins lit up with thousands of fireworks. There was a thunderous roar and dust rose. The caves were collapsing. The caves? You've been playing me? Reynardo said, and he stared at Zenobia. I'm sorry, she said, and she seemed almost embarrassed. Then everything went dark. When Reynardo came to,
Oh dear.
he had a terrible headache. Also, Zenobia's sword was at his throat, and her shackles were gone. So was Lupino. The terrible thing is, he said, I really have missed you. Now that we've destroyed the rebellion, would you consider becoming an advisor to the Emperor's daughter? I'm no one's servant. Everybody serves. Even if it's only destiny. I like to choose my own destinies, he said. The whole point of a destiny is you can't choose. Oh, never mind, she said. Look, if I see you again, I'll have to kill you.
Oh
He
dear.
watched her ship soar away. He would see her again, he decided. Even if he had to fight his way across the entire fleet.
Dum-ba-da-dum. Oh dear. No, so this is chapter 5.
The Imperial fleet was cleaning up the few rebel
Destiny.
remnants. For only a moment, he thought about running. But heroes don't run, even when the world is against them. Even when their cause is hopeless, and their efforts futile, and pointless, and useless, and death painful, and guaranteed. He's decided to stop thinking for a while.
Go with that.
Aye.
Nice. Very well could be. Wow, alright. I missed. Completely. No, they're not all dead. Crap. Somehow I thought they were. There they go. Now I can move. Get a move on, man. It's quite weird how short this level is. Once you know what to do, or the right route to take. It's a very, very short level. It's like 5 minutes, if that. Also depends how the combat goes. Yeah, because it could go very slowly, or you could get through the combat incredibly quick. And that's really the key to it. If the combat goes by quickly, then you'll be out of it in no time. Oh my god, that's a lot of buffing things. No, you don't. Although I think I just got hit by something. Not entirely sure what though.
Reynardo's arm was sore, his armor wet with raven blood. He was tired of death. But death was not yet tired of him.
Oh dear.
The rebels were losing. Badly. In some other universe, Reynardo thought, he and Zenobia had left sword fu school together, taken other names and sailed off into the mists. But not this Zenobia, and not him. For him, there was nothing to do but forge ahead. Kill the Emperor and end this.
I can already tell that's not gonna happen though. Shit. Oh damn. That was awesome. Come on. So now it's just a matter of avoiding a few more cannons. Or just zipping past them. Ugh. Shit. Alright. Right, there we are. Right, so we've basically done it. We're near enough there. Oop.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Again. This time, he'd make an end of it. He'd screwed up last time, but he had a good feeling about this time.
Oh man, I'm already out of fucking energy. That didn't last very long. And another. Woohoo! That worked out quite nicely. That's how the combat goes. Should go. That was awesome. Nice! Alright. End of story. What the hell's the outcome this time?
The Emperor's ship. Zenobia was there. Why'd you have to come back? She said, guess I'm just serving my destiny. He shrugged. You don't even know what that word means. She said, do you ever wonder if things have been different all the time? She said, and drew her sword. In the end, Reynardo lay bleeding out on the deck.
Oh dear.
Zenobia sat by